Magic 89.9.
And she's growing on me, you guys. After watching the first episode of K-pop. Okay, so Doc Ryland is a huge K-pop fan, okay? Okay, so there's this new series. By the way, first and foremost, welcome back. Welcome
Hey, you
to
guys.
Healthline.
Welcome to Healthline.
Excited ako sa K-pop.
I know, right? Welcome to Healthline, all of you. It's with Tina Ryan and Doc Ryland. I am back.
He's back from Amoy Croissant. Thank you for the pasalubong. You're so sweet, Doc. He got me chocolates, you guys.
And
Okay,
everybody else here.
So going back, welcome back, Doc. This is Healthline, by the way, on Wednesday nights, brought to you by EO.
Yes.
Yay! So tonight, before I go back to the K-pop,
I was going to say, you won't get surprised when all of us have spectacles by this time.
So true. Again, hello, Magic family. You're tuned into Healthline, your weekly dose of wellness here on Magic 89.9. I'm Tina Ryan, and of course, Doc Ryland back from Paris. How was it?
It's hot. It was hot. I mean, the weather's relatively cold, but I don't know. They hate ACs.
Yeah.
They don't know how to use air conditioning.
Even in the cars, the taxis, they don't.
In the buses. I mean, I don't mind the cars and buses. You can open a window, but in the buses, they don't use air
They just
conditioning.
want natural wind.
But then again, it's not that long of a time frame. I guess temperature right now is, I think, around 15 to 18 degrees centigrade. So it's relatively cold.
Too cold for me.
Now.
I'm super limited anyway.
Now, but the weekend that we were there was relatively hot.
But anyway, welcome back.
Thank you.
And
I missed Healthline and I miss everybody else here.
tonight, thank you for getting our guest because I'm excited to talk about
I
lung
am excited,
health.
and I gotta give it to the guest of ours because he's a very close friend and he's actually a listener. That's why I'm
We're
kind of
talking
excited.
about Doc Tony. He's going to be here to talk about
Yes.
our lungs.
He's a lung doctor,
Yeah.
so we're gonna be talking about lungs.
So many
this evening.
questions I have for him. So hang on tight because he's going to be coming in at around 7 o'clock. But for now, as I was saying, K-pop is a new series on
Yes.
Apple TV.
I have yet
think?
to see it.
So basically, they take all these like huge artists from the 80s and the 90s. They bring them to Seoul and they pair them up with like the K-pop stars. And they give the songs like a K-pop sound. And the first episode was between Vanilla Ice and
Exactly.
Taylor Dane. And I'm like,
I saw the trailers, but I
There you
haven't
go.
seen.
Okay.
I have yet to see it.
you have to see it
I
for
have yet to
somebody
see
who's such a K-pop fan. And I'm like, oh my God, Doc Ryland's got to see this. Anyway, if you've seen it, let us know what you think. But we're live on playback, by the way. Playback.
You're that, and you haven't even seen K-pop Demon Hunters.
No, but I know some of the songs. In fact, my favorite na nga ako.
You still have to see. I mean, it's a 1 hour 20 cartoon show.
I know. I will. I promise.
Correction,
to
not
you.
cartoon show, an animated show.
Anyway, back to more of the music before I take a short break. Again, this is Healthline. Please stick around. We're going to talk about your lungs tonight.
Yes.
Welcome back, Doc.
And welcome everybody else.
Here we go. The latest from Maroon 5 called All Night on today's Best Music.
Magic 89.9.
Magic 89.9.
On today's Best Music, it's over October with Big Ten. Parang yung trip ni Doc sa Paris. Nuts!
Bit 10.
6:25. Time brought to you by Red Horse Super, ang shot ng tropa. Again, this is Healthline. My partner is back. Welcome back, Doc
Thank you,
Ryland.
Dr. Ryland Flores again. Back.
I am very excited for our second hour because we have Doc Tony.
Tony Ramos.
He's a lung specialist. He's a thoracic
and cardiovascular surgeon.
There you go. Ayan. So all of our some people on playback are already sending in their questions. We appreciate it. Please send them our way. You can, playback.tv/magic899 or the Viber number is
0945-971-4011.
I got another doctor tuned in on his way home to the
great.
South, Chong. I would say, nice to meet you, Doc Gary Hunsay. We met today.
Hello.
He's been a long-time listener. Akala ko pinag-graduate ko rin siya na medicine. Pero, Doc Gary, it's so nice to meet you and congratulations to the team. Earlier, I hosted a wellness event at Mary France where
Nice.
I had Miss Muriel Padilla, to talk about the Wonder Accent. It's this new treatment they have.
Yeah, I heard about that.
And look at Doc, 5 sessions. Look at this. Look at that. But it's not only for muscle toning. It's really just all around wellness.
I think I've got to get that one too.
Pelvic floor muscle, which we hardly talk about. So I'm just excited. So I'm gonna be posting a lot of it on my stories. But if you want to check it out, just Google it or go to their social media pages. Okay. Ang dami ng tanong, Doc.
Kaya nga.
So I'm excited because parang feeling ko, Doc, after the pandemic, everyone seemed to have like lung problems, no? So,
either there's difficulty breathing, raspy breathing, or ano nga yung sabi mo pag may nakikita ka?
Bakit ako kinakapos ng hininga, Doc, pag nakikita ko si Crush? Doc Tony, are you ready to answer? He's coming up our second hour here on Healthline. So again, if you have any questions, send them our way. And what else do you... Pretty much, yeah.
Anything that deals with the lung style, that's what we'll be talking about in a bit.
That's right. So I do have room for one more song. Oh, here's the latest from Glock 9. Oh, I want to check this out. This one's called... Okay, naka-abbreviate yung title.
It's a good one. This is a good one.
I will guess maybe off air. Here we go. Glock 9 featuring Abaddon. I think I said that right. Today's best music.
Magic 89.9.
Magic 89.9.
Henry Hoodie, 6:43 on Healthline. And our guest is, well, he's here early.
Here.
We might as well have him say hello. But
exactly.
Should I do the formal introduction now?
Be my
Probably,
guest.
no?
Yes.
Better. Okay. Let me clear my lungs. So much halak.
Ganun.
Okay, here we go. Okay, here we go. Tonight on Healthline, we're joined by a distinguished physician who has dedicated his career to saving lives through lung health. He is a respected lung surgeon, a strong advocate for early detection of lung cancer, and currently serves as president of the De La Salle Medical and Health Sciences Institute.
Animo.
Please welcome Dr. Antonio B. Ramos, MD. Hi,
Magandang
Doc.
gabi. Good evening. Tony Ramos po.
Doc
Tony
Tony,
Ramos.
hi. So many people on playback already are sending in their questions. Hi to Lex and Negatron and May Negatron, may Positron.
Yes. Yeah.
Have fun. Hold on. And then
And there are regulars too.
yes, there's JP and I am Janker B or Jan Kirby. Okay, good evening, everyone. Hi, Enrix. Okay, I will get to your questions one by one on the second hour. But Doc Tony, thank you so much for joining us today.
Yes, I saw your show online.
Ayan.
And, you know, I'll tell you why I volunteered. I'm going to admit I
Oh my
volunteered.
goodness, this is
Because
music to my
I
ears.
love that he did. I love that he did.
You were talking about health and you were laughing. And that's the way to the Filipinos' mind. Don't give a lecture. Don't make them, afraid. Just tell them stories and
It's
I've known
like
this
easier
guy
to absorb,
since-
ganun, Doc.
Since let's just put it
I
at
always
that.
knew he was going somewhere, but this is a nice place.
The somewhere here is okay.
And I think let's not be serious about a serious thing.
Oh,
I like that.
And your approach
I like
is
that.
great. Your approach is great.
Oh, Doc, we're doing something right. Yay.
I'm having goosebumps here.
I volunteered. Di ba?
I know.
Oh, my goodness. Thank you, Doc.
And he's a big boss. He's a big
Yes.
boss. I go, I have goosebumps. I go, sir, yes, sir. Without a doubt, without a bat of an eyelash, go.
So again, please send in your questions. Playback.tv/magic899. We are live now. You can spread the word. Or also our Viber line is.
Yes. Where's our Viber line? It's gone now. Hold on. I'm gonna get it.
863-10899. If I can work the phone lines, I think I should be able to if you guys want to give us a call. But again, Doc Tony Ramos is a lung specialist. And I mean, after the pandemic, it feels like everyone has lung issue. So we'll talk about that as well. I'm gathering all your questions, so please keep sending them
And the
in.
Viber line. Here it is. 0945-971-4011.
Thank you, Doc. I'm coming right back with something from Kesha.
Magic 89.9.
Today's best music, Magic 89.9. Push to start from Tyla 656. I do have room for one more song and a little banter because Doc Ryland, our listeners via playback, are having too much fun. And I have to say...
No, I just read a few of them. And I love that one. Bakit ngayon ka lang?
Today daw ang title ng show, Ubusan ng Lungs. Okay ka lungs, Doc Tony. Or pwede din, bakit ngayon ka lungs?
I love that.
Ayan, ang daming tanong. Again, please, we're gathering the questions. My hardworking interns from PUP are helping me out. Thank you so much. You're on overtime.
They're big help.
Oh, super, super.
Do you know that they're my number one choice for employees?
You know, you're the second person who said that.
Pakiulit daw.
Doc, no, seriously. Dog Coach France is my partner on Mondays.
When I do interviews of possible employees and they say, where are you from? PUP. And then the people will look at me and say, okay.
Yeah, that's what Dog Coach Francis said. PUP students are super hard workers.
Call your classmates.
Oh.
Lung Center. I'm talking about Lung Center of the Philippines.
Grabe, wait.
Look at our middle managers.
Did you guys hear
PUP.
that?
They're all from PUP.
They're all from PUP.
The others are at the back, actually. They're clapping their hands over there.
Hi, Rain.
But it's a secret. I don't want to tell other people about it.
But now you just did.
Yeah, he's not gatekeeping it anymore.
Yep.
So, Rain, you're a smoker. If you have questions for Doc Tony, he's a lung specialist. Send them in. And, again, Doc Tony Ramos is with us for to talk about our lungs.
Yeah.
So, second hour of Healthline, which is happening very, very soon. But right now, let's hear something from Tate McRae.
Magic 89.9.
And Dua Lipa training season may hugot, Doc Ryland.
Huh?
The song. The song. I was just listening to it.
Definitely.
Right?
I try to listen to the lyrics of it.
Yeah, she's tired of having to train men how to treat her properly. Gave up on the dating scene. But she's engaged, diba? She is so engaged.
There is always that one person that will literally be stuck to you like magnet for one reason or another.
Oh, I'm very hopeful.
I was just about to say that we just don't know when, where, and how it's going to be
exactly.
stuck
Be
to you.
patient.
Oh, yes. Patience is a virtue.
That's right.
I truly believe in that.
7:08, welcome to the second hour of Healthline. And once again, we have the president of the De La Salle Medical and Health Sciences Institute, Doc Tony Ramos with
Animo!
us.
I believe they say
Yeah,
that.
of course, animo.
Napaghalata tuloy ko sa tayo.
Okay, Doc. First question. Bakit ako kinakapos sa hininga pag nakikita ko si Crush?
Well, it is a long problem.
Long problem po ba yun?
Pag hindi nawala at wala na yung crush mo, baka may problema na. Pero kung nandun lang yung crush mo, baka ibang, ano ba yun? Limbic system ba yun? Malalim yun eh. Pero...
So, ibig sabihin, hindi lang palang pulmonary, may kinalaman din sa utak.
By December.
So, dapat pala, hindi
Connected ba talaga yan?
Central eh. Di ba? Hindi lang yun. Nagdadilate pa yung mata mo.
So, you might need an ophthalmologist as well.
Meron din kami kilala. Well, Doc Tony, once again, thank you so much for being here. And ang dami, Doc, na parte ng katawan. Bakit lungs po pinili nyo?
Bakit lang siyang pinili? Kasi meron akong idol nun eh. Si Dr. Stan De Castro is a cardiac surgeon. Nung nagte-training ako, sabi ko, gusto kong maging katulad nito. So sabi niya, sige, mag-training ka. And that's how easy it was for me to get into thoracic surgery.
Wow.
Because of that person.
Okay.
He's still doing surgery.
You actually, yes, he does. You actually have to have that single push and stimulant that will actually send you to what you will be in the decades to come.
Okay.
True.
Okay.
True.
Now, like, if we want to use a fancy term, Doc Tony here is a
thoracic and cardiovascular surgeon. DCVS.
But I only do lung surgeries and vascular surgery. I don't do hearts.
Binawasan pa niya sa lagay na yun.
Okay. Kasi parang thoracic, hindi ko naisip.
So it's thoracic and vascular.
Thoracic and vascular. But the term is TCVS, standard yun eh.
Okay.
But I was so inspired by a cardiac surgeon when I was in training.
Wow. And he's still around.
He literally breaks chests. He breaks just to get to the lungs.
Yeah.
Is that something you also
Before.
do?
But now, because of technology, alam mo na, parang nag-opera lang kayo sa TV.
Wait,
It's all
before technology, they
micro-invasive,
really break the...
You make an opening on the side or the front.
Or the front, right?
But now it's a 1-inch incision.
Oh.
Put in a camera like the size of my pen and watch it on TV. And the staplers.
And that's the reason why recovery is much, much faster.
Faster
right in time.
nowadays.
Hindi katulad noon na talagang buwanan before you can get back to something. Right now, hindi na
Dati,
ganun
sakit
katagal.
Ngayon, 3 to 5 days after
3 to 5
resection of a
days.
part of the lung. Uwi na.
Okay.
Teka lang, sir. We're talking about resection. 3 to 5 days. You can actually be that
Wait,
better.
what do you call it again, Doc?
Resection. It's actually taking out a part of the lung.
Cutting off a part of the
Oh
lung.
gosh, resection.
Resection.
Why do you do that?
Dapat wag natin takutin ng mga tao
Oo,
dito.
muna. Kasi sabi lang natin, huwag natin takutin.
And the first question is this is very I guess this is one of the popular questions because people they don't know the difference between secondhand vape smoke or like secondhand smoke. Which is dangerous though, Doc? Secondhand vape smoke or regular
Both are
cigarettes?
dangerous. Yung dati, let's go to the secondhand smoke before.
Okay.
Imagine, the smokers smoke through a filter.
That's just the idea. The cigarette, you have everything else, the leaves and all, and then you
Yeah,
actually have a
Little
filter at the
filter,
end.
okay.
The secondhand smoker does not have a filter,
So you get in 100% of everything that's right there in front of you.
right?
Thanks, Mom.
Right? And usually, these are the children
Yeah.
in the same room. They're helpless. It's not their choice.
Oh,
Now, the
no.
vape thing, it's still synthetic material going inside your chest. And the lungs have very sensitive linings and they react to chemicals and that's not good. It's inorganic.
Okay.
Just as to give our listeners an idea, the term nasasamid, it's actually just a very, very small irritant in your airway.
Wait, nasasamid yung...
Yung nasa,
Yeah. Yan.
sometimes you
Thank you, by the way,
and
the
there are
jungle.
some times that you literally have to cough it out and you don't know how to do, maluhalo ka na sa kakaubo mo just to get that small
Small drop.
stimulus of a drop.
What causes a mid anyway, though?
If a little, sabi ni Rylan nga, maliit lang na patak ng tubig
Okay.
na pumasok do sa daanan ng hangin mo.
Oh.
Talagang mangingitim na yung paningin mo kaubo.
Doc Tony, ang ano natin dyan is the description of it is the airway is actually in front of the esophagus.
Yes, correct.
So
Okay, wait.
one
This
would
is
put
the
in.
esophagus.
No, that's different. That's a
That's where
trachea.
the food passes.
That's a trachea. That's the biggest airway.
Okay.
Yeah.
So,
So that's the one in front.
Okay.
And then at the back, which is kind of collapsed, is your
Yeah, the esophagus. Yun ang pagkain
So,
naman.
two different highways. Kumbaga, hindi yan pa pwede magkaparehong laman yan. One is air, one is food,
Yeah,
water, and everything else. So just imagine, one drop of it from the esophagus, napunta doon sa trachea mo, hindi ka na magkamayo sa samid mo. What more if you put in smokes, whether it's smoking or vaping or anything?
or anything
Chemicals,
synthetic.
chemicals.
Yeah. Okay. Hi, Lex. Yay, all about lungs. You can please call us at 863-10899 or you can send it via Viber 0945-971-4011. Okay, wait. Where are the questions? Here we go. Can asthma be truly cured or you just outgrow it from positron?
Positron, I don't know. Wait, anyway, asthma. This is the realm of the pulmonologists. Right. But since I came from lung center, meron akong konting idea.
Yon, okay.
Hypersensitivity ng airway ang asthma. So, katulad sinabi ni Rylan, merong irritant. So, nagko-close ng konti yung airway, namamaga. And then, dahil nahirapan silang huminga.
And then they whistle.
They whistle. Kasi, di ba? If
Not in a good way.
If you purse your lips, magwi-whistle. If the airway, the caliber goes down, pito din yan. Para may pusa ka dun sa loob. So, the treatment is they give steroids para bumaka or they give muscle relaxants. But, do you outgrow this? Well, we see that in children after some time they don't have asthma anymore.
Some do, but I do know that because my brother used to have bronchial asthma on a yearly basis. Every time it's like December, he'd literally be admitted to the hospital.
Pollen.
But there
so
are
may factors
medications,
okay.
not just the puffs, but there are medications that are given for years. And then, well, he's relatively older now and hasn't had an asthma attack since.
Thank you, doctors. Negatron, can back pain be an indication that there's something wrong with the lungs, or tumatanda ka na kaya may back pain?
I wanted to answer that because that's one of the disease entities we both see regularly. But I would want
Really?
Dr. Tony to answer that
That
first.
is an area where we work together with the spine surgeons. Well, as far as sa baga kasi, pag yung nag-contract yung isang part ng lung, isang lung mo, right? So, magkakaroon ka ng bend dun sa spine mo.
Oh, that
Sa
sounds painful.
probinsya ng Inner Island, scoliosis na yun. Di ba?
Oh,
So yes, it can cause back pain.
oh wow.
If your lung is contracted and then the body becomes bent.
But what causes the contraction of the lungs to begin with?
That's the number one disease in the Philippines. Infection is tuberculosis.
Oh,
So they even say that tuberculosis is like more to identify a Filipino. It's like more than your passport because a lot actually have tuberculosis.
Yeah.
Question is do you know if you have tuberculosis or not?
You don't know, actually. It's just that the reason why we don't have active disease, even if you're exposed, is because our immune system is good.
okay.
But if your immune system goes down, and then you have HIV, you have chronic steroids, then the TB becomes active.
Kamusta na po ang cases natin dito,
TB?
Doc? But, I mean, like, we haven't totally eradicated it, right?
Maybe not in my life.
But, meron pa po ba?
Oo, madami pa. In fact, kasi ang problema, the treatment is about 6 months. And some Filipinos, hindi yung Filipino kahit sa buong mundo, pag wala nang nararamdaman, ititigil na.
Oh, so
And
parang hindi natapos
If
yung...
they stop, nagkakaroon ng mga resistant strains because this weakened bacteria, they grow back stronger.
No way.
You need
That's
more.
why no matter how much medication you used to give,
Yeah.
useless na siya.
Wala na.
Oh.
The treatment, which is not that expensive, becomes very, very expensive if you go for the resistant strains of TB.
So, ibig sabihin, Doc Tony, nakakahawa na sila.
Kahit sa umpisa pa lang nakakahawa na, hindi lang halata kasi nga maganda ang immune system ng Pilipino na hindi
Yan yung
nanonood tayo
talagang
ng
malakas
sinik,
tayo.
makain tayo sa restaurant, di ba? Makatabi mo sa MRT.
Ano bang first symptom ng tuberculosis? Pag malala na, Doc.
Cough, of course.
Okay.
Cough.
Ay, may dugo. May dugo na.
Not necessarily.
Not yet because kaya ka lang may dugo, 'di ba? Correct me if I'm
Medyo.
wrong, Dr. Tony. Kaya ka lang may dugo is because may naapektuhan na may blood vessel na naapektuhan.
Oh, teka, oras ng hapunan ngayon ng mga tao.
Sorry.
Tabi lang po.
Buti na lang mas marami yata nasa kalye pa rin at
Oo nga
natatraffic.
pala, sorry sa traffic. But correct, yung pag meron ng sinasabi nating spitting out, reddish material, doon na tayo sa medyo komplikado yun eh. And that is the time that you call lung surgeons to have them remove that part of the lung na pinanggagalingan ng blood.
Okay.
So we don't want to do that. Parang ayaw namin na magkaroon ng pasyenteng ganun eh. Dapat magamot na maaga.
Because all of these naman can be taken care of by medication, not necessarily surgery agad-agad, di ba?
100%.
100%.
100%.
From beyond, Doc, kung laging stress at kulang sa tulog, paano po nito maapektuhan ang puso at baga?
Stress, of course. Immune system goes down. Lahat ng klaseng sakit papasok na dyan. Pati nga kutis di ba? Pumapangit.
Nawawala
Yeah.
yung malasot lang kutis.
Yeah.
Says the guy with a really nice...
Kaya dapat, di ba?
May mga nag-aalagang derma yan.
Salamat po, Derma.
John Lee, again, are there early warning signs of lung disease that college students should pay attention to?
Yes. ang Pilipino hindi mahilig kasing magpa-annual x-ray.
Takot kasi sila, no, Doc?
Baka may makita.
Yeah, yan na lagi nila excuse.
Ang
Ayoko.
masasuggest ko lang, pag meron namang annual exam, you take it. Normal naman ho eh. Okay lang yung normal. So later on, wag naman mangyari. Pag may findings, they can compare the previous with the
X-rays and
current.
films.
Tumubo ito over 1 year, 2 years, 3 years. Malaki ang value ng previous x-ray. Students, please. Tsaka sana, wag na kayo manigarilyo. Usong-uso ngayon yung ano pangalan nun? Yung vape.
Vaping.
Vape and...
Wow.
Babalik na rin ko lang, Doc Tony. Kasi ang sinabi nyo kanina is that normal, clear x-ray, normal, and then eventually through the years, may nakitang tumubo and all. Balik na rin natin. Because bata pa lang nagkasakit ng tuberculosis, gumaling naman and all. So eventually, di ba, may parang scar siya and peklat. There are some individuals na kaya takot sila magpa-x-ray is because nakikita raw yung scar. Scar na nga yun, di ba?
Scar na yun.
It's supposed to be there.
And then, tsaka gagawa naman ng certificate yung doktor ninyo na pwedeng magtrabaho, hindi po nakakahawa, hindi po
there you go.
Because I think,
shortness
totoo yan.
of breath.
So, it's the stigma kasi na parang just because they were tagged as having tuberculosis at one point in time, ayaw na nila magpa-x-ray kasi makikita daw na the term is my tuberculosis even when in fact, hindi naman active at magaling na at
Scar
peklat
na
na lang
yun
yun.
eh.
It's just a scar, right?
Okay.
Oo.
Okay.
Kaya hindi rin totoong, hindi ako maninigarilyo ngayon kasi may x-ray ako bukas eh. Hindi rin po totoo yun. Kasi parang may usok daw na nakikita.
So, hindi ibig sabihin you'll have a chest x-ray tomorrow. If you're a smoker, titigil ako today just because hindi makikita.
Hindi yata tama yun.
Doc, what is the percentage that a lung transplant is successful? Oh my gosh, I haven't heard that. What? Why
He's the surgeon.
we-
Correction, he's the lung surgeon. Don't look at me.
And will the body reject the lungs if it's not compatible? Meron po bang?
Alam mo, we've been working on lung transplantation dito sa Pilipinas since year 2000. 25 years na, no? We're on our 3rd attempt now.
Okay.
Available ang lung transplantation sa Thailand, sa Taiwan,
Pero here in the
sa America.
Philippines,
We're laying the groundwork again. Now, is it doable? Of course, it is doable.
but there's a big but. I'm hearing there's a big but.
Magastos lang.
I know that, Doc. Ito, let's go back a little further. A little further back. Not that I want to sound stupid, but why does one need a lung transplant to begin with?
If you have a destroyed lung, halimbawa, merong kang emphysema, na hindi na
What's emphysema?
Yung nagsisigarilyo
Sa sigarilyo
madalas.
ulit, guys.
Yung mga tao makita mo, tumataas na yung balikat kahinga kasi
Oh my
wala nang
gosh.
elasticity yung lungs nila. The only way to...
So the way to breathe is like, for those on playback, is just like literally going up
ganun.
instead of front and back.
Parang si
Okay.
Michael Jackson. Pero again, pag yung mga ganun, emphysema, pwedeng tanggalin yung lung, pwedeng palitan ng transplanted
Oh
lung.
my goodness.
And I think we should, ako nakalagay sa lisensya ko, donate all ako eh.
Organization.
All my
pwede-
organs.
Oh, but then, okay, wow.
Yeah.
But if you're a smoker,
Ay,
you can't. Oo, diba?
Hindi ka papasa. Gawa ng, I trained in lung transplantation many years ago. Dapat maganda x-ray mo, pag in-scope ka, malinis. And then, we remove the lung, and then the heart, and then we transport it to, sa Palo Alto yun dati nung unang panahon. So, dapat maganda yung lungs. So, beyond your life, you're helping other people
I'm
live
a
good
donor
lives.
too. Whatever they want to take. My heart.
Ako, lahat. Dapat everybody.
I was gonna say emphysema. Akala ko nagsusoda pop lang.
Para.
Let's go back to the basics, Doc Tony. For those who just tuned in, 724 on Healthline, Doc Tony Ramos is with us. He's a lung specialist. Lex is asking, how do we take care of our lungs pa?
Ang gandang tanong naman, no?
Diba?
Number 1, healthy lifestyle.
So, no smoking.
Bahala
No
na
smoking
kayo.
ulit.
Yeah, no
Oh, yeah.
smoking. Rest. And don't go to places where people smoke.
Oh,
Enough rest.
yeah.
Good diet. Simple lang. Things you do not buy in a drugstore. That's what I tell my patients. Wala kang bibili sa butika rito. Matutulog ka, inom ka ng maraming tubig.
So hydration also is key.
Huwag kang tatabi sa mga naninigarilyo. Hydration, of course. Kasi nakakatulong yun. Ilabas lahat ng pag na-liquefy siya, it's easier to cough out those things na na-accumulate during the night.
Like halak.
And correct me if I'm wrong, Doc Tony, hindi lang pati yung usok, but it's mostly even some sediments in your clothing that can actually.
we inhale
That's the reason why
that.
it's not just the actual smoke. So even if you've smoked, you go inside the house, you have like a newborn or a baby or children there, they can actually still get chemicals from your clothing and everything else.
We used
Lex
to have a lot of asbestos.
Oh, yeah.
Buti wala na ngayon.
Yeah.
Dati usong-uso yun.
Di ba ang dami na demanda ro?
Yes. Cancer.
Lex says, okay, got you, Doc Antonio. Great advice, by the way. Designer Dad, I had a minimal PTB.
Yeah.
Oh.
Pulmonary tuberculosis.
Oh, there you go.
It's just a lengthened term for tuberculosis.
Before, 23 years ago, before entering college, after graduation, applied the job medical, nakita scar, had to give a certificate. Oh, thank you for sharing that, Designer Dad. How do phlegm builds up?
Okay.
Doc.
Normally, paggabi, hindi tayo muubo eh. Di ba? So, everything that we inhale, naiipon dyan. So, in the morning,
That's why you actually do that every
in the
morning.
morning, okay.
Some would think they actually are sick
And number
because of
two,
that.
if you smoke, alam mo, pag tinignan mo sa microscope, yung lining ng baga natin, ng airway natin, may maliliit na buhok yun eh. Di ba? Pag yung mga foreign materials sa baba, inadala
They bring
niya
it up.
sa taas eh. Tapos and then, ika-cough out natin. Pag nagsigarilyo ka, nakakalbo yung mga buhok na yon. So
hindi lang pala sa taas, pati sa
I
loob
wanna
ng
call,
bahay.
I wanna call my mom.
So, naiipon sa baba yung mga material na dapat tumataas. So, nagiging yung bronchiectasis na tinatawag na nasisira yung airway.
Oh.
Kaya, yun ang isang hindi magandang dahilan kung bakit paanong ilalabas yon. Gawa ng pag nagsigarilyo ka, abnormal na yung lining ng
Lungs.
Lungs.
Okay. Something.
Really quite sensitive, the lung lining.
Maya Torres, a really close friend, died recently from lung cancer. Non-smoker, never in her life. Gene mutation lang.
Okay, young female yan. Okay, this is the new thing that we're seeing now. Dati, ang lung cancer, nung nag-i-eskwela pa tayo, no? 5 years ago. Anyway.
3 lang ako, sir.
Male smoker 50s. That was the
Male smoker
in the
50s.
Yan ang
That's
candidate.
usually the
But what
candidate.
we're seeing now are young females never smoke na with aggressive malignancy, adenocarcinoma. So may term na nga kami dun eh. Ano yan? This is a never smoked female. There's a term na, never smoked female. So when we went back, we did an Asian study. Napakaseryoso ko rito. Pasensya na po kayo. Usap kami dito sa Asia during the pandemic. Hindi kami nag-oopera. So nagkukwentuhan lang kami. We found out, if you trace back these females, family history pala ng malignancy. Not necessarily lung cancer. So sinasama
so
na
not
namin
necessarily lung cancer.
Oo,
So it's any cancer
Oh,
in
and
general.
then sa lungs lang
sinasama na namin sila sa screening doon sa at-risk population. So, males, smoker, 50s, and females with family history, pasok na ngayon sa screening population.
Maya, so sorry for
how
your
do you
loss.
screen for lung cancer? Yung in a broad thing.
I thought you'd never ask. Hindi kasi ganito. Because
Hindi
it
po
was,
scripted yan. Ha?
Bromance to, guys.
it
Bromance.
was an advocacy of ours before kasi PhilHealth was not paying for low-dose CT scan, which is the standard screening. CT scan pero mababa lang ang radiation. Ayaw bayaran ng PhilHealth yun. So napilitan kaming mag-AI. Yung Cure AI,
I see.
advertisement ba? Pwede. Cure AI. No, ginagamit yun sa digital x-ray. But now, the good news is, PhilHealth is now
Oh yes.
supporting
Wow.
early lung cancer detection dahil they're going to pay for low-dose CT scan. And that is the great news that we have. So kasi ang Pilipino, pag nadadiagnose ng lung cancer, stage 4,
Oh.
Kasi malala na.
Malala na. Kasi umuubo na eh. Nangangayayat na, nasasaktan na.
Unlike nowadays,
Yung maliliit lang, walang pakiramdam yun eh. Walang complaint. And in Taiwan, where they have a lung cancer screening program, ang stage 1 nila nasa 90% eh.
Wow.
Eh tayo...
which is basically very, very curable.
Exactly.
And us, what about us? What stage are we?
Ang Pilipino, ang stage 1 na nakikita naman sa clinic, single digit yan, mga 5-6% lang. Diba?
Because most are actually in the
Late stage
late
na.
stage.
So, the good news is, the government is now supporting lung cancer, early lung
That's
cancer
nice.
detection.
Not just lung cancer, but most pulmonary conditions, especially lung cancer and tuberculosis.
Maybe makikuha din.
Because as a matter of fact, there is a program right now. That's why it's an advocacy of the Philippine Medical Association to not have TB deaths by 2030.
Yan.
Okay.
That's one of their
5 years from now.
advocacies.
Okay.
So it's a dream, I know, but at least we're going that direction.
That's our North Star.
No.
Diba? It's our North Star. We want to bring down cancer
One of these days,
death by 50%.
we will reach it.
Designer dad, you're so cute.
Yeah.
Doc, sabi niya, sabi ko sa misis ko, you take my breath away. Bad daw ba yun? Designer dad, you're so cute, I swear. Okay, we have to take a short break, you guys. Please send those questions in. Doc Tony Ramos is with us, lung specialist here on Healthline.
Magic 89.9.
Benson Boone on a Wednesday night here on Healthline with Mystical Magical 738. Doc Tony Ramos is with us, and he happens to be the president of the Del Sal Medical and Health Sciences Institute. He is a lung specialist, and of course, my partner, who still smells like croissant, Doc Rylan Flores, fresh from Paris.
Why, from Paris?
Diba? Doc.
Driver lang, naghatid lang na anak.
Wait, nawala. Wait.
We do have a whole lot of more of questions there.
I do. It was a good one too. Yvette. Hi to Yvette. Ayaw daw niyang may masagasaan na business, Doc. But do air purifiers really work? What's your take on that?
There's several kinds of air purifiers.
There's a lot.
Nung nag-pandemic, sumikat yung mga air purifiers kasi sinabi na, tinatanggal
Cleans
yung
out the
virus.
air.
Oh, di ba? So I think ang proven natin
Personally.
yung ano tawag doon, yung HEPA filter. That works because we use that in
That's
the
what they
operating
use
room.
in the operating theater,
room,
yes.
in the ICU. But the others, yung mga ionic, I'm really not the
You're very
expert.
skeptical, yeah.
Hindi naman. If I don't have evidence against, I will not say anything. But the HEPA filter, I can tell you, it works.
It does work.
Okay, there
If it's
you
HEPA
go.
filter based.
Also, totoo daw po ba, sabi ng mga thunders,
Ako yun. Aray ko, parang dumudugo
Sabing
pagiliran.
kalabaw lang ang tumatanda.
swimming helps in keeping our lungs stronger and healthy.
Yes, that's lung exercise. You're exercising the strongest muscle for breathing, which is the diaphragm.
Okay.
Much, di ba? Hindi masyado napapansin yun eh. But the most important muscle of breathing is the diaphragm. And,
So it's a diaphragm.
di ba? Pag nagsuswimming ka,
Oh,
You're literally gasping for air when you go up.
No, remember si Regine Velasquez yung training niya sa drum?
Habang kumakanta, nakalubog
Nakalublob siya sa drum.
ang lakas ng
Sasabihin ko pa naman sa dagat naman yung drum.
sa drum.
Oh.
Bakit yung drum nilagay sa may dagat?
Okay, yung tubig dagat na linagay sa drum.
May beach view.
But
Green
that's true. Swimming is good. For
Thank
even asthmatics.
Okay.
Nakikita ko yung mga pamangkin ko na wala yung asthma nung nag-swimming.
That's so true. And
There
it's
you
not just
have it,
for
Yvette.
pulmonary problems. For us with degenerative joint problems, that's one of the better things to do because the pressure of gravity is gone.
Low impact pa.
Very, very low impact.
Green scar. A few years ago, I discovered that I have a linear fibrosis, and I don't recall having any lung problem. What is a linear fibrosis, Doc?
It's a scar from an infection. Usually, pag bata tayo, meron tayong mga lung infections, TB, na dumaan na hindi natin nalaman. Makikita mo scar na lang.
Yan yung bata na tuberculosis. Yan yung primary complex.
Meron,
Not necessarily.
Meron ang primary complex na doon sa kulani. Pero minsan, nagpupunta na sa lungs. Walang lagnat, walang ubo. Pero nagkaroon ka ng infection. Tapos gumagaling, nagiging peklat. Kaya nga, kasi
and siguro during that time, like you were saying, malakas kasi ang resistensya ng mga Pilipino. So, hindi basta-basta lumalabas yung mga symptoms.
Exactly.
Hello to Kuya Joel and Mama Dada's tuned in. Also to Miss Aaliyah Parks.
I'll say hi to Dr. Bernadette Hogar, who's listening right now.
Hi, Doc. Shall we have Doc also here?
We will have her as a guest. She's with the quality control for hospitals.
Ay, okay.
Ibang usapan yun.
Oh, maganda yun.
Kinig ako dun.
So we'll bring her in one of these days.
We are getting the real deal on lung health straight from the man who heads the De La Salle Medical and Health Sciences Institute, Doc Tony Ramos. Okay, here we go. Funny myths about... Wait, hold on. If I hold my breath long enough, Doc, will my lungs get stronger?
No.
Okay, so no. Singing really loudly can clear your lungs.
Yeah, it's a form of exercise.
Really?
So, nagre-reseta rin kayo ng karaoke.
Oo, wag lang sa kapitbahay ko. Di ba? But seriously, if you sing, kahit na walang mic, it's a lung exercise.
Really?
Yes.
So, like how many minutes per day should we sing just to exercise our lungs?
I don't know, but definitely your diaphragm will become strong.
I just hope hindi sintonado.
yung pa. Kailangan mag-fundraising kayo para sa
baka batuhin yung...
music lessons. Ito, nag-contribution ho kami.
Oh, by the way, another friend is listening. Dr. Bert Feliciano is listening.
Hi, Bert.
Good friend of us.
Hi, Doc Bert. Saan po
Isa
yung
pa yan.
diaphragm si Cassie? Hi, Cassie.
We're gonna have him as a guest as well. This guy's an expert in quarantine medicine.
Whoa.
Yes.
He's one of the guys during the COVID pandemic.
Okay, I'm interested now. Okay, let's see. Hold on. We have Enrix, what's that? Is it true? Mas okay daw flavored air compared to smoking? What's flavored air?
Flavored air?
What is flavored air?
I think it has something to do with vaping and all still.
Baka may mist?
The mist ones?
Oh, yung humidifier.
Oh, okay.
Is that, I mean, because they put like essential oil. Is that like...
Chemical pa din eh. Pero,
Oh, okay.
Are the essential oils classified as chemicals as well?
Oh, vaping yun. Thank you, Enrix.
Oh,
Okay.
vaping, tama.
Yeah.
Okay.
Pero essential oils, hindi ata. Natural yata yun eh. No?
What if they put these essential oils in vapes? I mean...
Lavender.
No, the problem is, as we were talking about, if you notice, it's not just no longer no smoking, don't smoke, stop smoking. We're actually extending it to no vaping, stop vaping, don't vape, and all of these things because it became an alternative to smoking. So a lot with the laws against smoking, they make it difficult for smokers. So you have to go out if you want to go smoke. These places don't have shades. I mean, in the middle of the day, there's no ceiling or anything. It really makes it uncomfortable for you to smoke. But they made vaping as a scapegoat and an alternative. So that's why people tend to revert to vaping.
Oh.
But the problem is, it's still not a good thing. And we are seeing cases not from smoking but from vaping now.
Popcorn lungs, Doc Tony. Explain to me what that is.
Alam ko popcorn pag nanonood lang ako
Diba?
sine.
Pero kasi diba nauso ngayon sa teenagers daw in the US, popcorn lungs.
Yeah.
Dito ba, ano na rin? Madami na rin cases.
I'm sure because of these chemicals which get into your lungs. There is fibrosis. Fibrosis is na-irritate mo pagkatapos in the effort to heal, di ba? Inflammation, and then gusto mag-heal nung katawan ng tao, nagiging peklat. Imagine if your lungs is full of scars. So,
I think pwede pa nating i-compare. If you actually have a wound in the skin, di ba, nag-scar ka, and your skin doesn't look the same anymore because of the scar. Imagine that happening inside the lung.
and then that's less lung volume available for gas, for oxygenation.
So yung 100% lung volume mo, mga 90, 80, 70, 60, 50, pababa na ng pababa.
Pababa ng pababa.
If you just tuned in, guys, this is Healthline. We have Doc Tony Ramos with us, who truly knows lungs inside out. Doc Tony, asbestos is a cause of lung cancer. That's
Yes.
coming from Keith 30.
Proven.
Okay.
And that's why we don't use asbestos anymore.
Okay. What about inhaler? Nakaka-addict, nakakatayo din daw ng ilong. Is it bad?
There are some kasi like literally sinisinghot nila, di ba? Yung iba,
Wait, so pag siningot mo, Doc,
I was gonna get to
diretso
that.
sa lungs, tama?
Yeah.
Okay. And is it bad?
Pero hindi ba, meron yung mga...
I was gonna ask about that because some of these liniments or I like that.
No, kasi I know there's one bad what is that? I forget the term. Toxic ingredients sa yun
Sa ganyan?
sa mga ganyan, Doc. Oh my gosh.
I think our pulmonologists should conduct a study and come up with a position about an inhaler, di ba?
Because it's supposed to be clearing the sinuses, supposed to be.
Pero nung bata tayo, di ba? Naglalagyan ng Vicks yung inhaler. Tapos ang hapdi nun eh. Mawawala talaga yung sipon mo eh.
Oh my gosh.
Pero meron kang kulay-pula dito kasi mga
Namulan na.
Ilalagay sa chest mo para masisingin.
Oh yeah, there are some of these
or sa
commercials that-
paa,
Sa
Doc.
paa, lagyan ng
diba?
medyas para mawala yung lagnat.
Doc, working in gasoline refilling station can be a cause of lung cancer?
Not lung cancer per se, but it's bad for your lungs because of the fumes. Ang Pilipino, believe ka no? Hindi nagmamask, volatile gases.
If you go look at gasoline stations in other countries, when they do these refilling and everything else in the gasoline stations, they're in hazmats and all of these protective gear. Unfortunately, naka-shorts, chinelas, t-shirt nga lang eh.
Di ba? Ang mercury sa Amerika, pag na-break yung mercury, it's a...
In the thermometer.
It's an environmental emergency. Sinasarado yung building, ini-scrub yung air. Dito sa atin yung mercury.
Pinaglalaroan.
Patatagan eh.
That's the reason why the mercury thermometers are no longer
Diba?
found.
Water na ngayon, di ba?
Doc, COVID aftercare. Like,
Wow.
parang, I think it's COVID is here to stay, obviously.
Yeah, but not only that, we're seeing the long COVIDs.
The effects of
Long COVID.
Yeah.
Na yung iba, karamihan, pagkatapos ng COVID, okay na sila. But for some, there's chronic
Parang long playing
shortness of
album.
breath.
There you go,
So
yeah.
it's called long COVID and it's also fibrosis of the lungs. Kasi yung virus, wala pa kaming alam nun sa lung center eh. But now we know na una, inflammation, infection, inflammation, and then the healing part is a fibrosis na ano na yun? Fibrous na yung lung mo. We try
Meaning
to lose...
madami ng
Hindi,
scar.
matigas na. So hindi na siya
So it's not
nag-expand.
elastic, it doesn't expand, no more air comes in.
There was a time we had to do surgery on a COVID
Post-COVID patient.
Meron lang siyang ear leak. We tried to apply the staplers. Nagsa-slide off. You're like operating on rubber.
Oh wow.
Yeah, it's not bad. Ayaw lumusot yung karayom.
Wow.
It's that thick already.
Yes, parang rubber.
I can just
Parang
imagine. You're supposed to have a very, very thin lining and tissues for lungs, and yet if you can have something as thick as that.
So, yun yung long COVID. It's true. Long COVID is a true thing.
Okay. Now, for Filipinos, Doc, what's the common lung problems we have, like,
TB.
now? So, TB
TB,
lang. Okay.
emphysema from smoking,
Yeah, okay.
lung cancer, which is the number one cause of mortality in cancer.
Now, we all know how polluted our city is. How can we keep our lungs safe from air pollution here?
As you say, wear a mask.
Tama.
I think we should talk to the congressmen and the senators. But seriously, we placed a pollution monitoring machine.
Yes,
diba?
the monitors.
The worst place then was the intersection of EDSA and Aurora Boulevard. Then we placed one in Lung Center.
Okay.
And we saw that the pollution index went down after a heavy rain. But after a few hours,
It goes
back
up again.
because of the combustion of the vehicles.
Your
This is the
buses,
number
your
one.
jeeps,
The
and
number
everything
one
else.
is still the
Just
vehicles.
Vehicles,
Yeah.
okay.
So it's still our cars.
Okay. How often should someone have their lungs checked?
Once a year. You have your chest X-ray. See, you don't have to go to a specialist.
That's why it's part of literally the chest X-ray is a part of the annual physical examination.
Exactly.
The basic one. No matter what work you do, whether you're in the office, whether you're in the field, you're a student, you're a teacher.
Problema, libre na nga. Hindi pa ginagawa. Libre na, bayad na yan. Ha?
Oh wait, that's just X-ray. We often hear this because of tuberculosis. There's something that's called Gene Expert.
Wow, that's
What
great.
is it?
Gene Expert is very sensitive test for tuberculosis na it's available in the Philippines from Luzon to the southern tip of Mindanao.
Is it cheap? Or
Well, it's not cheap, but it's supported by government.
It's supported by government. That's why that's part of the program of the Department of Health right now.
Fast. You can have the results in less than 2 hours.
okay.
No longer the sputum tests. That's
It's still sputum.
No, I mean the regular sputum
3
test for
days?
acid fast bacillus.
Yeah.
3 continuous
Three
sampling.
consecutive days, you have to give out a nice sputum in the morning. Yeah, that's true. They give you this small.
Sorry. Alam ko naman, baka may kumakain na naman. But there's always a difference between sputum and just ordinary laway.
Palusot na. Laway na lang sinasubmit.
Yes.
Gene Expert, okay yung Gene Expert.
Doc, are there any food or drinks that are actually good for our lungs daw?
Alam ko yung hindi good eh.
What's
So, ano
hindi
ba
good?
yung mga good?
Ano yung hindi good?
There's a long list.
Top 3 of not good.
Too much alcohol and too much fat. It's not good.
Okay.
But water. Alam mo, libre eh. Binibili tubig. Ano?
Sabi ko, naka-bottled
Kaya
water
nga eh.
tayo.
Pero actually, if you drink lots of water, that's good for your lungs.
How much water do you actually recommend?
6 to 8 glasses per day.
Ang tanong, gaano kalaki baso?
No? Yung siguro, yung
Shot glass pala.
yung two,
Shot glass pala yung sinasabi mo.
I need 6 to 8 glasses also. But siguro yung mga, ano ba yung 250 ml ba yun? Siguro maka-anim ka nun, okay ka
Pwede
na.
na. But
Yeah.
of course, the more the better.
And you have less kidney. Ang dami ng benefits nun. Less
Actually, even for
kidney
muscular
problem.
components.
Oh, and it's good for the skin too.
Yes.
Doc, what's one simple daily habit that could really make a difference for lung health?
Exercise. You don't have to go to the gym. Sa tingin ko, you can do your sit-ups at home. You can do walking in a nice place. Ano pa ba pa?
Sa mall daw yung walking.
Magastos ang walking sa mall. Pwede din. Basta
Ang bilis umiti nila.
iwanan mo lang yung credit card mo sa bahay. But yeah, walking is important. Diba?
Doc, what about laughter daw?
Ay nako, the best medicine.
There you go.
When I do rounds, I'm sure you guys.
It's good for the lungs. Doc,
I've
laughter.
accompanied Dr. Lee in some of his rounds.
The best thing that you can do for a patient is make him feel good by saying something nice.
Aww.
Yung punahin mo lang na, kahapon ganito tayo ngayon, okay ka na. You're on your way home.
Aww.
That's the best thing you can tell the patient,
Diba?
and what the patient can actually hear. I can be sent home now.
Yeah. Pinifilter nila yan eh. Yung good news lang pinapakinggan nila.
Selective.
Kargahan mo na ng
Selective
good
siya.
news.
Cassie, Doc, why the elderly are prone to pneumonia compared to young adults? And paano daw po maiwasan ang pneumonia sa elderly?
Very good question. Kaya nga yung pneumonia vaccine, it is given to the elderly. Aray. Anyway, so every 5 years yon. Now, the reason why is because the immune system is low. Pag elderly, usually may diabetes na yan, which makes you again prone to infection. Wear and tear ng katawan. In other diseases, kung may heart problem. But yeah, pag matanda na, mas prone sa pneumonia. Hindi lang, pati flu. Kaya,
Plus the actual immune functions actually decreases a bit.
And I guess last question would be, ano daw difference, Doc, nung yung mga Middle Eastern na nagsishisha? Alam niyo yun?
The same.
So it's almost as similar as a thing.
Yes.
Okay.
hindi pa nakasubok eh. May lasa ba yun?
Meron, Doc. Meron. Yeah. Nasa
Ang bilis mag-react.
Because I tried it, some friends. I used to smoke, Doc.
Pero
And
grabe,
But
usok na.
I do. Well, I don't smoke because I've well, let's face it, we tried it at one point in time. High school. And my problem is I can tolerate, I don't have any allergic reactions in the nose and everything else. But the moment I sip or I inhale, I get laryngospasm. So I go
in English.
Nagpe-plema, bumabara ng plema sa lalamunan.
So is that an allergic reaction to the?
It is still an allergic reaction, and siyempre, teatro tayo noon. Nakakagalit ng director. Nanigarilyo ka na naman. So I mean, it's very, very, very short time. So no, I don't.
Yeah.
But there are some, kahit nasa kabilang kwarto yung naninigarilyo, barado na yung ilong nila.
Oh, yeah.
My mom's like that.
Yes, Doc.
That's true. Kahit ako kada umaga, tumutulo yung sipon ko.
Okay.
Anong gamot din? Hindi ko na ginagamot eh.
Doc, we are so out of time now. We just want to thank you for being here.
Can I say something? You
Please.
guys, you're doing the best thing ever for medical education because you make it sound so fun.
Aw, thank you.
And this is the most effective way. Di ba? Dapat ganito lang tayo. May music, may kwentuhan. Para lang tayong may baso dito.
Sabi ko, parang baka ma-bleep na. Dapat meron na
katagdagan.
But
seriously.
Tsaka pulutan na.
If you can insert 1 or 2 ideas, okay na yun.
Aw, thank you, Doc.
Open mind, having fun, music. Sabi ko nga,
thank you so much.
Fantastic.
Thank you so much.
Before you go, Doc, what would you want to tell our listeners about, I don't know, maybe the best way to take care of our lungs?
Yeah, if you're not smoking, don't smoke. If you're smoking,
quit.
Think not only of yourself, think of your children. Di ba? You want to see them eh. I used to smoke 2 packs a day.
Oh, wow. 2 packs a day.
And I say, it's so hard to make people stop smoking. You have to do it for a personal reason. The reason why I stopped is, sabi ko, mag-aasawa na ako. At I got married late, 42. So I said, I'm gonna get married. What's the point of not seeing my children? So I said, I'm going to stop.
So that was a very good motivation.
I stopped smoking cold turkey.
Wow.
Cold turkey. No withdrawals?
There you go.
A lot of withdrawals.
Ito si Eric sumihirit pa. Paano daw pag walang children? Hendrix!
Ipapag-usapan natin. On a different topic.
There are other things to live for.
We'll line up doctors for that.
Yeah.
Doc Tony, thank you so much again. Doc
Thank you.
Ryland, welcome back.
Thank you so much.
Anything else? Doc, would you like to say hello to any of your friends or shout
Yes,
outs?
my friends. I'm supposed to see LaSalle dentists after this because we put up a college of dentistry at MHSI. And hopefully we will have a nice
I'm sure you can see the current
tonight.
president of the LaSalle Green Hills Alumni Association, Dr. Louis Rosa.
I heard you.
Yes, he's going to be
so
there.
Hi
He's
to
a
everyone.
dentist.
Aw, again, thank you so much. Hi, Christian. Humabol to Christian. I want to say happy birthday. Happy 10th birthday to my pamangkin, Natalie Kate. Auntie loves you. Niligawan ko na to kasi ito mag-aalaga sa akin.
I just have a short invite. I just have a short invite. This Sunday, September 7, it's the National Capital Regional Assembly of the Philippine Medical Association. The physical one is a Novotel, but it's hybrid.
Are you going to be speaker again?
No, but I'm the governor in charge.
Knox. So
He's the serious guy tonight.
I'm not, but it's hybrid. So just look into, you can get in touch for the doctors. You can get in touch with your component society, if not with PMA, so you can get the QR code. It's 5 CPD units. I mean, just listen for it the whole day. It's a big thing. So it's the National Capital Regional Assembly.
Thank you, Doc. I guess I'll catch you next Wednesday.
Definitely.
If you guys have nothing better to do tonight, I'll be at Lanois, New World Hotel Makati for open mic. Yeah.
We'll look forward to that.
Thank you again, Doc Tony. Hang on tight. The boys are coming in an hour.
This program was brought to you by EO Executive Optical. For expert eye care, come to EO Executive Optical. EO Executive Optical. Love your eyes.
Magic 89.9.